Bismillah ar-Rahman, welcome back to the episode of the Battle of the Prophet, fought by the Prophet in defense, not on attack. But the Prophet never attacked anybody, because if you look at the Bible, there are some verses in the Bible that talk about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is God in the Bible, because I believe, for me, my own belief is that God is one who revealed the Torah and the Injil and the Quran, with other books, Zabur and many other books, because he inspired prophets of old to write them. So we're given the revelation to speak, and the scribes to write them. So it's a clear belief from my side that God will reveal the Quran, also reveal the Torah and the Injil. So let's go to the Bible verse. Let's see some Bible verse that talked about wars. Like commanded prophet to fight wars. Example was in book of 2 Samuel chapter 15 verse 3. If you read the verse very well, it is recorded that God commanded Saul. He said, go to the people of the Amalek. The Amalek and the Amorites, and the Perizzites, and the Jebusites. Go there, kill every one of them. Do not spare anyone. This is the Bible. Kill anyone there, destroy their houses, destroy their belongings, destroy their property. Do not kill. Do not spare anyone. Even kill them, male, female, infant, suckling, and even children. This is Allah's command. He said, this says the Lord their God. Now God is telling Saul, telling them through his prophet Samuel, that he should go and kill people of the Amorite, the Amalek, and many of them. Now, in the same way, also reported in Deuteronomy as well. If you read the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20 of the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20, verse 16, 17, it was recorded the same thing. Go there to the city of the people, the Amorites, kill them, destroy them. Do not spare a soul. Do not spare them. So, it is obvious in the past there were battles. So, if we first say, for example, Jesus Christ never fought a battle, this was so because every prophet has their peculiar lifestyle and their mission on earth. Jesus Christ never come to fight. His mission was never come to fight. That was the mission. Because he came as a Messiah, spiritual Messiah. Never come to fight. So other prophets were come to fight based on the environment they came from. Rasulullah Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam came from environments where they are pagan worshippers, where they are idol worshippers. So you don't expect him to speak only the truth and be telling them because they will never believe. So when you speak to them, there are some will believe, but majority will not believe. So you have to show them by the signs of Allah that He is also, since the God of peace, also the God of war. So He's here to fight war and bring peace into His religion. So because sometimes through war you get peace. In some countries today, when they have disagreements due to their political decisions and political affiliations, they may come into fighting. And when they come to fighting, they come to resolution. It's a part of life. So you don't expect, for example, America had some wars in the past. You see when America fought the Third World War, when they fought against the USSR, fought the Second World War, when they fought for the Hiroshima and Nagasaki, time of the Japan, when they destroyed Japan and so. This is some wars they fought in Germany. That's in the First World War. You know when they fought the German people with Adolf Hitler, when they led to Adolf Hitler war in the Second World War. Then you see they fought and they brought resolution. That was why today Germany are free, having a United Nations with America and the rest, having a common goal among themselves because they are fought to come to resolution. So it's part of life. So even the wars fought by the prophets were brought out through some issues, disagreement, because you can disagree to agree at a point in time. When you disagree, they led to war and they fought. This is how the prophet fought some wars. Now, the prophet lived 10 years of his life 30 years of his life in Mecca. And the 30 years of his life in Mecca, there were the later 6 years of his life, he had some kind of issues with the people of the Quraysh. They starved him for some time. They never gave him food. To the extent he lost his wife, his dear wife, Khadija bint Khuwaylid, and lost his uncle Abu Talib. Yet he was patient, because Allah says, be patient, even despite the Sahabas, the companions will tell him, let's fight, let's unsheath our swords, let's go to fight, Allah will protect us. But the Prophet will tell them, as-sabr, be patient, that I've never received a revelation from God concerning this. Let's wait until Allah will reveal information to me. But at the end of the day, when the Prophet was told to leave Mecca to Medina, when he got to Medina, he gained some strength in Medina. Allah revealed to him that the people of the Quraysh would come and steal their goods with a caravan at night. They would come and steal their goods. They did it for six consecutive times. To the extent, in the second year after Hijrah, Allah revealed to him that you have to go to the fight with them, because they used to pass through a place called Badr. So that was the place when they gathered there. Over 919 soldiers from the Quraysh, led by Abu Jahl. For anyone, Abu Jahl is called Amr ibn Hisham, and some other people like Utbah ibn Rabi'ah, people like Shayba ibn Rabi'ah, and people like Umayyah ibn Khalaf. These people will come with their men and they will steal the goods from the Muslims. They will go. They will leave the Muslims starving. And this was in the month of Ramadan, the month of fasting. But the Prophet himself, when Allah revealed the Quran to the ayah of fighting to them, that go and fight, go and fight, then he moved forward to them and he fought them, he stopped them against taking the caravan away from Medina. Then that led to a battlefield, a confrontational battle between the Muslims and the Kuffar. Ali ibn Abi Talib came forward, Hamza came forward, and the other came forward, and they fought Shayba and Umayyah and the other one, Utbah, and that led to a victory for the Muslims. And that is one battle. The second battle that was fought was the Battle of Uhud, just a year after. That battle was a battle whereby it's a mountain called Uhud, the valley of it. The Prophet told some companions to stay on top of the mountain and wait for him, but some of them refused. So they had and gave siege. Then the people of the Quraysh, led by Sufyan ibn Harb and his wife Hind bint Utbah, and many of them, even people like Khalid ibn Walid and the rest, Amr ibn al-As, they gathered them, formed a siege around them, and they fought them, and many Muslims were killed. The Prophet did not call for the war, rather they called for it, and they led to some killings, and the Muslims, some of them were killed. It was said that the Prophet was even killed at that time. So people brought the news to Medina that the Rasulullah had died. He had died in the battle of Uhud. That even Ali was trying to defend the Prophet, but he could not. That there were some bloodbaths. That even Hamza died. And that was the battle that Hamza was killed by Hind. When he ordered the black man to spare Hamza, Hamza was killed. Brought out his liver and ate from it. So this incident that happened in the battle of Uhud. Now we go ahead. This is a battle that was fought by the Muslims and the Quraysh, not the Jews. But later on, when the battle ended, some Jews began to have some resentment against the Rasulullah. So some of the tribes of Judah had some resentment against Rasulullah was the Banu Nadir. But because Rasulullah expelled Banu Nadir from Medina because they could not follow the peace treaty amongst them. Because the Prophet brought some peace treaties that they should all be united and live together in peace, but they refused to follow that. They said they want to follow their own faith. So Rasulullah spared them to go far away, but they could not refuse. They had to influence other tribes like Banu Qadafa, like Banu Sa'ad, and some other tribes against the Prophet. And that led to another battle again. And that battle was called Battle of Khandaq. Khandaq is a trench. Now, when they decided to fight the battle, they came. The Prophet got an information that they are coming en masse with the affiliation of the Quraysh, and many of them were coming to attack the Prophet, over 10,000. So Salman al-Farisi, Salman is one of the great companions of the Prophet, he advised Rasulullah, said the only situation we have to do now is to build a trench so that we can deter them from coming in to us. So that when they see that they cannot come in, they will go. But when they built a trench around the Prophet and the companions, when they came, they saw that they were a trench, very big trench, a wide trench, so they could not jump over. But a man by the name of Amr ibn Abdul Wud, who was led by Sufyan ibn al-Harab and many of them, he jumped over the trench because he was a very great giant, just like the Semite of Goliath in time of David. So he jumped over the trench and wanted to fight. So the Muslims were shivering. And that Ali ibn Abi Talib, with a very low situation in the battlefield, Ali came forward on the horse and decided to attack to face him. And because none of the companions were able to face him because of his size and his strength, because of his weight. He's well known to be a strong warrior among the Quraysh. So Ali faced him and got him down. And that brought a victory for the Muslim. This is a very important battle of Khandaq. And some of the Jews were resentful about it. So they went away, they decided to plan another pattern to attack the Muslims. But yet, Rasulullah was patient, waiting for them to come, because he wrote to them several treaties that, no, I don't want to fight you. You're my brothers. How will I fight you? Come forward, come to me. I will never fight you. That's because there are verses on that. When they say to them, that Ta'ala, come to us. I will never fight you. He said, go, let's worship only one God, with Allah. Let's worship one God. Let's not go extreme. But they refused to do opposite. They came and guided themselves against that battle of Khaybar. They supported some of the people